Hi there, welcome to very first video of Adobe Photoshop, as this is the topic of learning graphics design, and for learning graphics design we will cover the Adobe Photoshop, and this is the first lesson of Adobe Photoshop, and in this lesson we are going to learn about the hue and saturation. So let's take a look how hue and saturation works in Adobe Photoshop. Here is an image of a red t-shirt, and as I was saying that hue actually using for changing the colors. So this is a red t-shirt and I'm going to change the color of t-shirt for several times using hue and saturation. So let me show you the example. Right now we have the red t-shirt, we got pink t-shirt, purple, blue, yellow, and green. So you just saying that we changed the t-shirt color for several times, and using hue and saturation you can do that easily. So let's take a look how you will change the t-shirt color using hue and saturation in Adobe Photoshop. Right now we have to open our exercise file. I already given an exercise file in resource section, so you just have to download the exercise file, and if you have the exercise file in your hand you can practice along with me during learning. So you just have to download the exercise file. So I'm pretty sure you have the exercise file right now in your hand. So let's open the exercise file, and to open the exercise file we have to click on file menu. So here is the file menu, and from there we have to go for open option. So let me click on this open option, and if you want to use the keyboard shortcut for open the exercise file, you just have to press Ctrl and O button from your keyboard if you are using Windows. But if you are using Mac, then you have to press Command and O button from your keyboard, and that's the keyboard shortcut for open file or images in Adobe Photoshop. So let me click open. Here is our exercise file, and inside the exercise file you will get color and adjustment folder. So you just have to open this color and adjustment folder, and inside the color adjustment folder you will get this hue image. So you just have to select this hue image, and then you have to click open. Okay, this is an image of a red t-shirt, and we are going to change the color of this t-shirt, and therefore we have to use the hue and saturation. So where you will get the hue and saturation in Adobe Photoshop? You will get hue and saturation inside the adjustments panel. So this is the adjustments panel, and if you don't have the adjustments panel in your Photoshop software, then you have to click this Windows menu. Here is the Windows menu, and then you will get this adjustments option. So I'm pretty sure right now you have the adjustments panel in your Photoshop software, and inside the adjustments panel you will get this hue and saturation option. So this is the hue and saturation option, and let me click on here, and this is the properties of hue and saturation. You can take a look. This is the hue bar, and here is the field for manual input. Here is the saturation bar, and here is the lightness bar, and we have the 0 value right now. Okay, if you want to change the t-shirt color, then you have to change the pointer of hue. Suppose you want to change the t-shirt color and you want to make it pink, so therefore you have to move this hue pointer, and you have to move this hue pointer in left side. If you move this hue pointer in left side, then the value of hue will be moved into minus. So let me show you. Let's make this red t-shirt into pink. So here is the pointer of hue and I want to move it in left side. Okay, right now we have minus 20 point for hue and you can take a look, the color of t-shirt is changed and we have the pink color. Suppose you want to make this t-shirt purple, so therefore you just have to move the pointer of hue again in left side. So let me move the pointer of hue. Okay, we got the purple t-shirt and here is the minus 75 point for hue. So this is how you will change the t-shirt color using hue. And if you want to put the manual value, you can do that. Suppose you want to make this blue, so therefore let me put minus 120 and you can take a look, we got the blue t-shirt and here is the pointer. So if you know the value of hue for changing the color, you can put it easily or you just have to move the pointer. Suppose you want to make this t-shirt yellow, so therefore you have to go for plus point and we have to move the pointer. So let's move the pointer in right side and let's make it plus. Right now we have the minus value and we will make the t-shirt yellow. Okay, cool. Right now we have the plus 53 value in hue and you can take a look, we got the yellow t-shirt. And if you want to make it green, then you have to move a little bit more in right side and here is the green color. Right now we have the plus 93 point for hue and we got the green color. So this is how it will change the color of t-shirt or the color of any image using hue in Adobe Photoshop. We just learned about hue and right now we are going to learn about saturation. Saturation specially using for changing the intensity of image and you can take a look, we have the green t-shirt in here and using the saturation we are going to change the intensity of green color t-shirt. So let's change the intensity. Here is the saturation and here is the pointer of saturation. So we are going to change the intensity for this green color. So let's do that. I just want to move this pointer in left side for changing the intensity. Okay, cool. Right now we have minus 51 point for saturation and here is the intensity of this green color t-shirt and you can take a look, the intensity of green color is changed. And if you want to increase the intensity, then you have to move this pointer to right or you just have to put the plus value. So let me put plus 51 and you can take a look, we have the hard intensity for this green t-shirt and we have the value plus 51 for saturation, but I think this green color will be not perfect, so I think reducement of saturation should be better. So let me move the saturation and I want to put for minus 28 and now we have the perfect green color t-shirt. And changing the saturation depends on your needs. So in this way, by changing the parameter of saturation, you can change the intensity of color in Adobe Photoshop. So in next lesson, we are going to learn how you will change any specific color using hue and saturation. So see you in next lesson.